Hello, this is my Rovex 00 gauge model electric train review, a Rovex Richmond production. As you can see, it is a Princess Royal number 46201 and it's a 462 loco. I'll just quickly show you what's on the back, not much. It basically says in about 11 languages. In English it says, detailed scaled model not suitable for children under 14 years. Please refer to safety notes in enclosed instructions leaflet. Colours and contents may differ from those illustrated. Please retain these details and the address for future reference. As you can see, it is a centenary year product from 1920 to 2020, as it says there, celebrating 100 years of Hornby train sets, centenary year limited edition. Let's open up and see what's inside. Just before we open up, I'll just quickly tell you, got it from Hornby, $249.99, but actually got it from WD Models in Chesterfield for $230. But he let me have it for £180, and I'll show you why I got it for £180. So let's now take it off the top and see what's inside. That's what's inside. There's a bit more information on the inside of the lid. If you don't know about it already, I'll give you a quick reading of it where it says Rovex R1251M, celebrating 100 years of Hornby train set. Rovex Plastics Ltd was formed in 1949 by Alexandra Gregory Vanetzian, who had quickly, after the end of the Second World War, mastered the technique of moulding plastic into brightly coloured miniature cars that he had supplied under contract to Marks & Spencer. Unfortunately, Vanetzian had to cease productions of his cars as a name Rovex conflicted with the already registered Rover Car Company name, and consequently had to undertake not to manufacture any more cars, miniature or otherwise. So impressed had Marks & Spencer had been with the toy car, Vanetzian had supplied that they asked him in 1948 to produce an inexpensive battery-powered train set. Vanetzian accepted the challenge, and in 1950, and just in time for Christmas, the first train set started to appear in the Marks & Spencer stores. The first Rovex set contained an oval track, a battery box and controller, two coaches and the black Princess locomotive, Princess Elizabeth. However, the task of completing the huge order for Marks & Spencer was not a smooth one and weighed down with financial issues. Alexandra Vanetzian sold Rovex Plastics Ltd to Lyons Brothers in October 1951, and in 1952 Triangle Railways was formed. The current Hornby range of train sets can trace their lineage to the very first set produced by Rovex Plastics Ltd, which contained the black Princess Coronation Class locomotive Princess Elizabeth, with the twin celebrations of not only the Hornby train 100th anniversary but also the 70th anniversary of the first Rovex, later become Triangle Railway train set. There can only be one locomotive suitable to be included in a set containing these two anniversaries, and that is the Princess Elizabeth. This set features the 21st century equivalent of not only the locomotive but also the coaches that replicate as closely as possible the very first Rovex train set. Consequently, as part of the Hornby train centenary group of products, this set represents the coming together of the latest highly detailed models of 2020, with the pack artwork inspired by that of the very first set produced in 1950 by Rovex Plastics Ltd. This special limited edition train set contains an authentic certificate confirming that it is just one of a production quantities of 1,000 This sets. Is that certificate of authenticity which I was just talking about. I won't read all of that because it's just basically what I've just already told you. Let's go through the paperwork. Usual operating and maintenance instructions, general, DC ready, running tips, routine maintenance. I think I've seen this like a zillion times. Got a diagram inside, like where to put the lubrication, where the accessories go, where the set assembly goes, body removal, closed coupling, do that, and DC CC ready sound, and if you want to put the brake rods on, I don't always do that. And then we've got the owner's manual, so we've got baseboard construction, about the points, caring for your train set, uncoupling ramps, and again about the locomotive operation and maintenance, fault finding, about the R1251M train controller, how to use it, different languages. Become a member, which I am a member, just for £28 a year. Club membership includes a quarterly 56-page club magazine, collect a 2020 badge, well it's now 2021, personalised VIP membership reward card, an exclusive complimentary 040 club locomotive, the opportunity to purchase exclusive club membership models in a little form to fill out, and then, well, that was last year's and it's now, I said, 2021. I've got that one and I've got that one. And then building your world, just the track, the elements, track extensions, which pack you can get, and building accessory packs, scale Dale, Hornby accessories, and then if you want to get the warranty, I might fill this out. Now onto the set. Now you may notice there's a few holes or a few things missing, basically because just here should be some curves. I'll just show you from my Duplo train set. As you can see, I've got all these curves, I've got loads of these curves, and these curves should have gone there. So I asked him if I could take these out, and he said yes, because as you can see I've got loads, I don't need this. I've got too many curves which I don't really use. There was this just here, the railer or the re-railer, whatever you want to call it, that was there. I've already got 4 of these which I don't need, so I asked him if I could take that out, and he also said yes. And also that controller there, I've lost count now, I've got 8 controllers, something like that, and again I don't need those controllers. Like that controller went there, and so basically what you see, that's all I need. I mean, I decided to keep these straights because straights I haven't got very many straights, so I thought they might come handy. So basically all I wanted was the 2 carriages and the locomotive, so that's why I got it for £180 from WD Models in Chesterfield. So I mean, that's the power track there, so that's where you connect the power, and then there's 3 short straights there. So let's get on to the locomotive first. I think there's nothing underneath the box if you're just wondering. There's no track match with this. You've also may have noticed that Hornby is starting to go a bit green, environmentally green I mean. They're no longer doing the polystyrene, they're doing the cardboard, so all the train sets now uses cardboard instead of that polystyrene. Here's Princess Elizabeth out of the box. Let's take her out of the packaging. It's quite heavy, there's some detailed pack just there. So we've got an extra wheel there, got some coupling there, and I'm just about to see some brake rods there and some steps, and a few other bits and pieces. You can see, I'm not quite too sure how well you can see that, but it's got very good cab detail, been painted, even got tiny, maybe they're tiny little stickers for the gauges, just about see the gauges, the brake rod in there, or there might even be a light which will glow. I think there might be a little light for the firebox, but I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to see. But it's a very good cab detail. It's got pickup on the tend as well, by the looks of it. The more pickups the better. Don't think it's got pickups on the ponytail, on the pony truck. It's got spring buffers both back and front. It says Princess Elizabeth there. You can just about see the builder's mark, or the builder's plate there, just on the splasher. Got it both sides. I think the whistles, they could be plastic, I think. It's got a window, on the back window there's no plastic, it's actually just open, but on the side or on the front that is covered. And then on the tender there, got, I don't know how well you can see, but there is actually a little hole there for the coal to fall through. And there's some printing or some little information just there on the tender. Got the British Railway logo there with the golden lion. These vents on the top, they move. So depending if you want to stay wet or stay dry, get some ventilation. Let's take a look at the carriages. Now, I was only going to review one of these coaches, or carriages I say, because I thought they're both exactly the same, but On close inspection I noticed there's two things different. First of all, that's number 3 and that's number 1. I'm not quite too sure if that means that's first class and that's third class. Interesting enough, these carriages says LMS and on the loco it says British Railways. Maybe that is third class. That's first class because that's 27424 and that is 7973. And also this first class, I presume that says no smoking on the windows, and on this one it's got curtains and this one hasn't. And also, let's just get them out and take a closer look. Both of these carriages have got what they're called alternative couplings for closer coupling between coaches if preferred. Not quite too sure how that works, but nice wheels. And again, the buffers, the sprung buffers, that must be the loos at either end because they've been whitened out, so they must be the loos, I reckon. Got nice seating. I'm not sure how you can get inside, but I think it's all clips together by the looks of it. You have to be careful when you're opening them up. You want to put people inside. And it's got a corridor down this side. Don't know how well you can see it, but there is actually a corridor. So there's the old fashioned. So this side's the seating. We've got the seats, and then this is the corridor side. Let's take a quick look at the other carriage. And again, it's also got alternative coupling for closer coupling between carriages if preferred. This one also has got spring buffers. Quite sure how well you can see that, but I think that could be the LMS logo. That's the clearest shot I can get at it. So again, you can see the curtains there. If I spin it around, that's the corridor side, so no curtains on that side. Again, it's got spring buffers both ends. The normal couplings. Again, those must be the loos both at each end. It's a little bit posher, this one, as this is first class. Right, let's get onto the tracks and see how well it goes. Okay, let's do the SAM test, slow test. I'm using a Duet H&M. Got the wave strict on half and then resistance on high, and that is about at the third dash. Like. That's pretty good, I think. I'll give you one quick look around without any coaches. Go backwards. Whoa, going backwards not any good. I've just noticed I was right, this does have a firebox glow. Watch this. Can you see? The firebox glowing. It only goes on when there's power, obviously. clearly she didn't like going backwards on my layout. So let's just go forward then. Well, that's my review of the Princess Royal Class, and that's Princess Elizabeth there, number 46201, and she's a 462 wheel configuration. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe without passing by, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.